of EnterTheCronic's rabbit hole. And Chronicans, welcome to or welcome back to the channel. And we're very excited to get back to this band. The first time we got to see them was with the Pepsi band, like the challenge one there.
Yeah.
And that was incredible. And we were a little confused because it was just EP.
Yes, we were.
So we found out what the band's name was, and now we are back to them with Entity Paradigm. And the name of the song is Aghosh. And we're picking this because we wanted to see like a music video to see like kind of what they sound like, that type of way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they were incredible the first time we heard them, a lot more progressive and like so many different types of music genres they bring in together. So
Yep.
I feel they can go anyway, so can't wait to see what this is all about.
I'm really excited to get into this one because I wasn't sure what to expect going into Entity Paradigm or EP. So like now, once we got to hear them, and I was like, oh my god, this is like so familiar to like my childhood and the type of music that I actually listened to growing up.
Hell yeah.
That like I'm like super excited to see what Aghosh is going to be about, what it's going to sound like, and where we're going to be brought to this time.
And please let us know the names of the band members as well. I know Yolfi, so that's the one I do know, but I want to know all of them because they all are incredible talent.
They're all fantastic.
Right? Hell yeah. This is from 2004 as well.
No wonder it sounds like the music I grew up with.
Yeah.
I like how in black and white
टूटे हुए उन ख्वाबों के उस दहकते सूरज तले पलक से है अब टपके न जो उम्मीद के कतरे
to kind of like elaborate what you're feeling from this one. No subtitles for us, which is totally fine because like even though I like taking in the lyrics and all that, when it sounds this incredible musically, it's nice just to kind of take it in. The imagery itself being produced by Yulfi is kind of bringing in the spirit behind this as well. Aghosh, don't know what it means. Maybe we'll check it out after so it doesn't influence how we're interpreting this ourselves for this reaction. But
how are you interpreting this one?
To it barren and not having enough things and yearning for more. That's all the kind of spirit I was
That's kind of what I was getting, yearning for something lost. There was the photo of the family that was covered in dust. Something taken with because of all the tents and stuff like that we saw at the beginning in the black and white with all the tents. It was definitely feeling war torn.
Yeah, definitely, because her tear coming down her face was the biggest image that's still in mind.
Yeah. And so that was like something lost but not able to talk about because it's like it's a pain that you can't that no one can fix type
Yeah.
of idea, that type of a thing. So that's what I'm getting from it.
लिए रूह तड़पती थी जिसकी जिस शम्मा को जला ना सकी हाँ वो अंधेरा ये गुनाहगार हाथ भीग की जहाँ में जो बढ़े कर मगर उसकी आँख से भौंका जो ये लहू जख्म भरने लगे सर्वसजूद उसके हुजूर गुनाह मिलने लगे दरगुजर उस माने किया फासले सिमटने लगे रोशनी भी है ये कदम तले जन्नत मेरी आगोश है ये
Oh wow. Well, that's what they do. They sound incredible, and even that really difficult moment behind it had a really good switch up where I was like, man, I want to talk about this bass riff that I hear, but like it was hard to want to even bring that up with the context of the story that was going on. It almost felt like
Yeah.
it was wrong if I brought up the musical side of it, but like I don't want to hide away from how good they were playing too, because even during that emotional part, like they're headbanging going in because that's how they're performing. Like you could feel it, and the music does add to the emotion, and like you so nailed it with the worn tornness of that. And like, can you imagine, y'all, if you're the one person that makes it in the end, and you have to carry on everyone's wisdom? Like
Yeah.
that's some of the craziest things that come out of what I've read from war is it's the individuals like her who make it and then what they become after and how they can change generations just from what they've gone through and how they've taken it
Absolutely.
on. It's really admirable. So I think it was almost even more powerful not knowing exactly what was being said because it
Yeah.
left it enough ambiguous where it felt very universal and just like it's just that feeling even though it looked very specific to the region of course and I just feel bad because I never had to deal with any of that myself in my own land. Don't really know anyone
I
who's
don't
had to
really
go through
know,
that either,
like,
so and I know a lot of y'all are experiencing that even right now
the
and it's crazy to think.
it's crazy to think of because like the closest I've ever like come to even knowing anyone who's gone through that is like my grandparents
Right.
and kind of what they went through during World War II as children, having to like go and hide when the airplanes were flying over and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like my grandparents are in their 80s now. Like that was so long ago for us. There's nothing recent for people that we really know. So it's
Yep.
such a distant kind of, I don't want to say fantasy, but also kind of like a, it's
Well,
like a
of course it
story.
is.
It's like a
We
fantasy,
like it's
right?
never we never seen
We've
it
never seen it.
with our
So
eyes, right?
it's crazy coming into music where the music is so touching. It's coming off with like this child in a war-torn place who's lost their parent, lost their love, lost their protection, their sanctuary,
Yeah, their wisdom,
their
everything.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Like that's the big, losing your parents at that type of an age is the biggest loss a child could ever have because now they're alone.
Yeah.
So being in that solitude and then having the mistreatment of what that child went through, and that trauma, to then go back to the grave to just be there with mom. It's like
Gut wrenching.
it's gut wrenching. And we don't even fully know the context of the song. We're just coming up from the music video of what we could see. But musically, like you could tell going into this that it was a ballad, that it was something somber, that there was a melancholy with it because music it transcends language and it's able to tell a story even if the language cannot be understood completely. And I
Of
think
course.
the way this was produced and played was able to tell a story so beautifully that it's like literally we're in Canada 20 years later, 22 years later, still being affected by this that we don't fully understand the language to.
Yeah, absolutely. So there was one thing I was gonna find out right away is what a gosh means. Just in case like that gives us a little bit more context. But what I thought was extremely powerful on this one is it's the inevitability when you're in this war torn situations. You almost know the people are coming, and when that happens, that's what kind of the beginning of the song was making me feel like. It was like just that, like they're coming, the inevitability is gonna arise, things are gonna happen. Hopefully, I make it through, and then that's when kind of the transition moment happened. But you still felt a piece of, like there was a light at the end of the tunnel here. There was an answer of how you still gather yourself after these moments happen.
Absolutely.
So Aghosh means quiet or soundless in English. It is of Hindu origin and it is typically given to boys. Names associated with the number 4 in numerology, linked to qualities such as organization and detail-oriented thinking. But the quiet or the soundless, soundless really, and the quiet makes sense there too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a deafening silence after something like
Whoa.
that happens.
So when I was growing up, I was told about quiet tears, or have you ever heard of the thing about quiet tears? If you see someone in an airport with silent tears or quiet tears, you know that you could
Tears
never
but not weeping.
tears but not weeping.
Mhm.
You know you could not help them with that situation because silent tears cannot be helped.
They're just leaking.
They're just leaking. Silent tears cannot be helped. And that quietness, that's what I was feeling from this one, is that there was something that could not, you could not be helped. There was an anguish to it that was silent. And so I think the name Aghosh really fit this song because it really had to do with that the silent tears.
Yeah, and that was still the most powerful image, even though it was very powerful once the soldiers came in too, and like even the picture of her and her mom. But it was that silent tear, like
The
you were
silent
saying.
tears,
So
yeah.
definitely, there's a lot of silent tears going right now around the world, and it's devastating. So
Absolutely.
definitely prayers out to everyone going through this stuff, and we want to thank you all for spending your precious time with us today. We hope you enjoyed this. And just so I get it right, what was it? Entity Paradigm. There
Entity
you go.
Paradigm.
So Entity Paradigm. We hope to see them again. We hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let us know which way we should move forward or whatever we missed in the comments below. Like this video if you had a good time, and become a Chronican by hitting the subscribe button on your way out. If you ever want to, do go the extra mile and get your own reaction requests and become a bigger part of this story in this channel. We have Patreon free trials where we have many membership tiers that will give you different types of access, just to go check it out yourself. But we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. This was a ton of fun being able to get back into Entity Paradigm. I absolutely love this ballad, and I can't wait to see what else is going to be coming down the rabbit hole for Entity Paradigm or any of these other amazing bands from across the world. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. Peace and love, Chronicans.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. It's so good to see you here. And if you would like to continue in supporting us in our future endeavors, you can do so by supporting us over here. And if you really like this band or artist that you listen to in this video, you can support them right here. And we think you might like this video right here. So remember to click it and continue on your trip down the rabbit hole.